Hey Baddie, welcome to the Freedom Business Portal. In this free training, I'm going to share with you the two-step offer suite that allowed me to bring in just over $27,000 in sales in the first 16 days of May. This has been the most simple and effective way to scale my business, and I can't wait to share this framework with you. Not just the actual offer suite, but how to actually build it out by co-creating with your dream clients. All right, so let's dive in. So I'm going to bet that if you're in this training right now, that you want to create offers that you know your dream clients want to buy right away, but you're not sure how to figure out what they actually want. I know that you want offers that you love and feel good selling, but you haven't quite found what works yet. So you keep revamping your offers every few months, every few weeks, and you're ready to just have offers that you are going to stick with and sell for a long, long time because they work so well. You probably want to be making 15 to 20K months, but right now that's a bit of a steep hill since you find that you're starting every month off at zero. You said that you want to work with higher level clients, but you find yourself sometimes ignoring either subconsciously or consciously red flags from bad fit clients because it's still sales and you're really trying to hit those high cash months. So if any of this resonates, you are in the right place and you're going to love this training. So you know that 15 to 20K months are on your vision board for a reason, but right now the how feels a little bit blurry and you're ready to have a really clear plan to make those 15K, 20K months your reality, not just something on your vision board. All right, so listen, I have literally tried it all in my business. I've been an entrepreneur for over 4 years now. I've tried to build software, SaaS startups. I've done freelance writing. I've tried to just sell one offer in my business. I've created digital products. I've done strategy sessions. I've done corporate consulting, group programs, memberships, done for you services, brand deals. I even did a $2,500 brand deal with LinkedIn. I've done video creation services. I've literally tried everything under the sun. And I finally found a approach that checks all the boxes, and all the boxes are, it takes into account your long-term vision for how you want to run your business for the long run so that you are around and scaling your business into the very distant future. It's an approach that allows for massive soul-driven impact where you are really impacting a large number of lives that feels really, really fulfilling to you while running your business. An approach that allows you to have white space on your calendar that you can swim in, as I like to say. Massive client retention, which is one of the most important metrics in your business. And then most importantly, recurring revenue, because when you have recurring revenue, you're not starting the month off at zero. And that's when you can really start to stack your income. And there's just a different feeling when you're running a business with recurring revenue, when you're going into a new month already knowing that you have 6K, 10K, 12K cash secured. You just are selling from a different energy. And that's where you can really start to scale your income because you're not starting from zero every single month. So in case you don't already know who I am, I'm Lena. It's like Jenna with an L. I'm the leader of the Baddie community online. We're all about being bold, being our true selves in our content, working with dream clients, and building a freedom business that really allows ourselves to be present in our life, which is the reason we started our business to begin with. So I used to work as a product manager in innovation in tech in my corporate past life. I've had 27K sales months in the first 16 days of May. I've had multi-four figures in recurring revenue all the way into 2025. I've had a 14K sales month while vacationing in Tulum, Mexico with my husband. I only work with dream clients. I don't do any sales calls. I have 1 to 3 meetings per week in my calendar. And I most recently moved to Valencia, Spain with my husband. And so I spend my days basically scootering and biking around the beach while running my business from downtown Valencia. So what I want to share with you today, like I said, is my 2-step offer suite. It is dead simple, but this thing can frickin' scale your income really big. So what it's composed of is literally 2 steps. So you have a low ticket entry point offer with a micro transformation and a higher ticket main offer with a major transformation. So let's break this down. So the lower ticket entry point offer is something that is obviously lower ticket. It's where people can enter very easily into your world. And it's going to deliver on a micro transformation. What I mean by that is it's not going to necessarily deliver on the big, massive, juicy transformation that is the end all be all that your dream clients want, but it's going to deliver on a smaller transformation that's going to allow them to get a taste of what it's like to work with you, enjoy your world, and then they are going to upsell into your higher ticket main offer with a major transformation. So this is where you are delivering on the big transformation. This is where you are more hands-on with them. Obviously, it's higher proximity to you, and that's going to be more of your money maker, right? And I have been using the system to scale my business, and literally just in the month of May, I had 2 Baddies upsell for my membership into my higher ticket offer. Literally this morning before I recorded this training, I woke up to another baddie who was in my membership who wants to jump into my higher ticket offer, which is next level baddie. And so this allows for massive client retention. It means I don't have to always go out onto the streets and find brand new clients to work with. We are always bringing new people into our world, but we don't have to rely on that because we actually have people seamlessly upselling within our offer suite. So this is what it is in a nutshell. And now I want to really walk you through each of the steps. But before we walk through each of the offers, I want to walk you through the steps that it takes to actually build out this 2-step offer suite. So the offer suite is the goal, the end goal, but there's a very intentional way in which I build this offer suite and also teach all my clients to build out their 2-step offer suite. And it's what I call the Next Level Baddie framework. It's exactly what I teach inside my Next Level Baddie program, which is a 6-month group vortex where you basically build out this 2-step offer suite and fill it with dream clients and start creating recurring revenue. So there are 4 steps inside of this framework. The first step is defining your dream client. This is where you're going to get really clear on who are you actually trying to serve, what are their biggest desires, what is their overall journey, and what is their vision that they are working towards. It's really important for us to get that full vision because your offer suite is going to cover that whole journey from the low ticket to the high ticket. Once you have clarity on who you're actually trying to serve with your 2-step offer suite, you're going to start building out your first offer. So you're going to craft the offer, you're going to obviously sell and fill the offer with dream clients, you're going to serve your dream clients inside, and then when it comes to retaining your dream clients, like we said, it's so important to have that client retention. That's actually when the second offer is going to come into play. And because the way, again, is we want to upsell our clients and retain them inside our offer suite. And so the way to retain them is to give them the next step, which is going to be your second offer. And so again, you're going to craft the offer, you're going to sell and fill the offer, you're going to serve clients inside. And when it comes to retaining clients from this angle, you're going to then work on scaling and growing your offer. So this is where you are going to really scale these 2 offers that you know are already working because you've already been selling and filling them, serving clients inside. Clients are upselling, clients are loving the results inside. You're loving serving the clients inside of these offers. Then it's time to add what I like to call the bells and whistles. And there's different ways that you can scale your offers as well as your systems to basically allow you to scale your income without adding a lot more time on your calendar and having everything just move more seamlessly. The key with this framework is you're only really going to scale your offers massively once you know that they are selling and they are worth scaling. So one of the really important philosophies that I teach all of my clients, and I basically built my business on top of, is the philosophy of simple scaling, right? So we are doing things very simply in order to prove the model. And once things are working, then we add the bells and whistles, which could look like long sales pages. It could be maybe funnels. It could maybe be adding a social media channel. any kind of additional things. It could be raising your prices. It could be, adding more trainings into your programs, anything that scales your program. That is what you're going to do once you actually know that the offer's selling. You love serving clients inside. Clients are getting great results. And then that's when we basically just seal it in and we get it to scale our income. All right, so a little bit of examples under each step. So for example, so each step has basically different techniques that we can use, right? So inside of my programs, for example, I teach clients different ways to, use techniques inside of these steps. So under define the dream client, maybe you already have customer interview transcripts that we can go to get really clear on your dream client. If you don't, we might do some polls. Maybe there's an opportunity to improve your Calendly link questions in order to gather more data on an ongoing basis on who your dream clients are. So again, lots of different techniques. Under the offer creation, I, again, really teach a simple method. So I'm not going to get you to create like a really complicated sales page in the beginning. I prefer to tell you to either create a really simple Google Docs sales page that you can change on the go, a Canva promo graphic, something really simple that you can just literally launch within a few hours, have it out there, start selling, and actually start testing with the data. So in the baddie world, we don't spend time what I call in the building, which is in our head, in a Google Drive, overthinking things, mapping out a launch plan before we actually know that something is going to sell. We really get out there, hit the ground running, start selling, gather the data, and then again, once we've proven something out, then we start to scale it, right? So again, maybe you are doing DM sales, maybe you have a podcast, maybe you're on TikTok, like whatever the ways that you want to do, again, different techniques inside of building out and selling your offers. Then again, scale and grow. I talked about this a little bit before. This is where you might start extending your offers. You might start raising your prices. You might start adding more frameworks, more trainings. Maybe you build out a full sales page. Maybe you have a webinar funnel. Maybe you start adding on add-ons or upgrades or streamlining your delivery. Maybe you create a referral program. Now you want to load people into this program because it's making such a massive impact. Well, let's build out a referral program, right? So again, adding the bells and the whistles right at the end when we actually know that this effort is going to result in more revenue without adding time to our calendar. Because last thing we want to do is build out really long sales pages. I don't know about you, but they're a little bit painful. Build out a massive sales page and then find out that the offer is not really what we love. It's not really exactly what our dream clients want. Or maybe we have tweaked the messaging and now we have to go redo the whole sales page, right? So simple building, and then we scale with the bells and whistles once everything is sealed in. All right, so now I want to really walk you through how I use this framework to rebuild my business to over $60,000 in sales in 5 months with recurring revenue of multi-four figures all the way into 2025. So I want this to be really practical for you. I'm going to literally show you how I rebuilt my business right in front of this presentation. All right. So as we know, the first step is a define dream client. So what I actually ended up doing at the end of December 2023 was I ran a challenge to what I like to call start a fire in my community. So what I mean by this is I wanted to get people around my community. I wanted to get people engaging with my Instagram stories. I wanted to get a lot of visibility in front of the right people. And so I decided to literally just run a free 10-day challenge on my Instagram stories for 10 days up until the very last day of December, which meant through Christmas, through New Year's. It was super ballsy, but I was like, you know what? I just want to go do something to really ignite my community. And during this real challenge, I ended up gathering so much information about my dream clients. I ended up bringing them closer, started so many conversations because we had a group chat on Instagram from all the women, which was over 10 women who were doing the challenge. We were in a chat together. They were telling me what they were working on in their business. I got to have a lot of conversations, and all these conversations allowed me to get a download for the very program that I knew that they wanted, which was going to be a 5-week group program called IG Baddie. And the goal was basically to 3x your IG audience growth, engagement, and also premium dream client inquiries while being who you are and not getting sucked into the overly aesthetic nature of Instagram. So that's where I got the idea for IG Baddie. Again, through the define dream client step, I defined who I'm actually trying to serve. And that's when I actually got information of, okay, this is how I can actually serve them. And as soon as I got that idea, I then moved into our next step in our framework, which is crafting the first offer. So what I did is, again, really quickly, I drafted an offer. I created a simple IG Baddie promo slides set in Canva. I think it was like maybe 6 slides or something. I did a little promo graphic. I did a little branding for the offer, told them who it's for, what you're going to get inside, what's the investment. And literally within, I think it was 3 days, I ended up hosting a free masterclass inside of the challenge, again, to bring the most engaged people in the challenge even closer to me. And inside of this free masterclass at the end, I did a behind the scenes pre-sale of IG Baddie. And literally within a few hours of hosting this masterclass, I had 3 baddies inside of the program already. What that did was that allowed me to show off the fact that I already have people inside by the time I actually publicly launched the program, which is of course under the step we're crafting the offer, selling it, and launching it. And literally because of this fire that I'd started, all the visibility that I'd gotten, and the early baddies that I'd gotten inside, I was so confident when I was also launching the offer because I already knew I had people inside. And I ended up getting 10 baddies into this program and ended up having a $5,000 launch, which was really awesome. I then, of course, served the clients inside, and basically, again, like we said, we have the serve your clients inside, but then we also have the retain step, right? And this is where, again, we're going to be teasing into the second offer step of the framework, which is the third step, right? So here, when I was actually serving these clients and I was having conversations with them in the DMs, which is a large part of the framework, is as you're serving your clients, you always should be having conversations about what else might be coming up in their business. One client told me that they actually needed help with their offers after this program, right? So that's when I got, again, the download for the next offer. I was like, okay, this is the next step that they need. And so then we went into basically crafting the second offer, which is the third step of the framework, of the Next Level Baddie framework. And now we're going into building out the next step of the offer suite, the 2-step offer suite. So my IG Baddie program was sort of like my low ticket program. It was around $500 to $800 depending on when you bought it. And now it was time to build out the higher ticket offer. And so here, what I did is at the beginning of crafting the second offer, I started really selling it or teasing it very early on my Instagram stories. And I think I just posted literally one Instagram story where I said, hey, one baddie has asked for help on offers. We're crafting an offer behind the scenes. Let me know if that's something that's interesting. And so then I had 2 more people who were inside IG Baddie message me and say, hey, you can help me more. This could be interesting to me. And that's when I realized, again, that this second offer wasn't just going to be a one-on-one offer. It needed to be a group program. And that's when I pivoted the one-on-one offer to a 3-month group program based on this new demand. I then very quickly pre-sold the offer behind the scenes. This is what I do a lot. I sell things behind the scenes before I publicly launch them. I literally created a really quick Canva presentation. Again, I'm not doing a sales page. I'm not doing a funnel. I'm not doing anything fancy. I created a, 8-slide Canva presentation about, hey, this is this new program I've created. I recorded an 11-minute Loom video. I like to do a lot of videos. I think it just makes it very engaging for people. And so I then sent these videos to 3 baddies, and within 72 hours, I had 3 baddies inside this new program that I had literally just got the idea for maybe 7 days before that. Then when I publicly launched this offer, again, I already had 3 people inside. I used that in my marketing as social proof. I also had so much conviction in the offer because I knew it was something that people wanted. I already had 3 people inside. And so I really was so confident in my marketing. I ended up getting 5 baddies all together inside of the public launch of Next Level Baddie. And that ended up being a $12,000 launch, which was my biggest launch yet. So I went from a 5K launch to a 12K launch literally within a few weeks, because the truth is, I actually ended up pre-selling Next Level Baddie before IG Baddie had even started. And so I had actually had a 12K launch of Next Level Baddie right before IG Baddie was even fully done. This is how quickly you need to move as you get the data from your dream clients on what they want, right? I didn't wait. I literally just gave them the next step as soon as they told me they wanted the next step. All right, so now just to kind of recap here, so we still have our scale and grow step in our framework, which is our 4th step. But I just want to recap here, because if you notice, we have now built out the 2-step offer suite. Now, this actually happened in the space of literally 3 weeks. In the space of 3 weeks, I had actually built out both of these offers. So we have IG Baddie, our lower ticket entry point offer with a micro transformation, again, 3xing your engagement, 3xing your DM inquiries. And then we had them upselling into our higher ticket main offer with a major transformation, Next Level Baddie, which was build out your offers, start building out really scalable, solid offers, recurring revenue, 6 months out, massive freedom on your calendar. This was like the big, juicy, end all be all transformation that my dream clients wanted. But as we know, we still have another step, which is scale and grow. And so now I want to show you what I did to take this offer suite and make it even better, even more scalable, and create even more impact, but also create even more recurring revenue into the future for my business. And this is where I created multi 4 figures of recurring revenue all the way into 2025. So the first thing that I did is I optimized my offers. So I basically ended up swapping IG Baddie, which was a start-stop 5-week program, for an ongoing membership, which I actually had a membership before that I had shut down. So I basically relaunched this membership. I rebranded it. I called it Baddie Money Method. It was a monthly content membership, because that way clients could continue getting support with me before they were ready for the next step, instead of having to wait, let's say 2 months for me to run IG Baddie again. And also membership is really great because it acts almost like a holding space for your clients to stay in your world until they're ready to upsell. Because if you have a start-stop program, then when the program's done, you have to find a way to nurture these people. But if you have a membership, especially a low ticket membership, it's a really easy way to keep people in your world, get them to continue getting results from you. And then when they're ready, they're in your world to directly upsell into your higher ticket offer. I also did a bit of a rebrand, but I ended up extending Next Level Baddie to a 6-month group program, because that is actually truly the time necessary to deliver on that transformation at the very least. And so I extended it from 3 months to 6 months, which of course allowed me to create an even bigger transformation on my clients, because more time means we can go deeper and we can really go deeper into the transformation. And of course, with it being 6 months, I ended up basically creating even more recurring revenue, even more client retention, and just spreading my recurring revenue across multiple months even more. I then refined my programs, specifically Next Level Baddie. I basically used existing client feedback to improve the programs, improve the materials. I really solidified the Next Level Baddie framework. I created a checklist to allow them to really be structured in the program, track their progress along the framework, and just really basically made the training portal even better, made the experience inside even better. I implemented a 90-minute onboarding call where we map out your 6-month roadmap inside, so that baddies can really have a solid plan to hit the ground running with in the program. So again, refine things in the program just to make it even better, help clients get even better results. And then the final step under scale and grow is I worked on the connection between the low ticket offer and the high ticket offer. So what I really focused on was upselling clients from my low ticket membership into my high ticket next level baddie program. Because again, one of the big goals of the two-step offer suite is that you are upselling clients from your low ticket into your high ticket, right? We want people to be seamlessly upselling inside our offer suite. We want people to stay in our world for longer. We want to be able to pull people into our lower ticket and then have them internally upsell through the back end so that we don't have to continuously be at the mercy of finding brand new clients to build trust with every single month to hit our sales goals. Again, we still want people coming in to our world new, but we don't want to have to rely on that, right? Because again, when you work with clients for longer, you get to basically create even better results. So the result of this was 75% client retention. Like I said, even just this morning, we had a baddie inquire about upselling from the membership into next level baddie. This is happening on a monthly basis now. This is one of the most important metrics for your business, client retention. It's what creates really great results. It's what creates deeper connections with your clients. It's what creates massive recurring revenue. The second result was, again, I had $27,000 in sales in the first 16 days of May, and most of that was actually from clients upselling within my program, which worked really well, within my offer suite, which actually worked really well because May was the month that I basically had to clear out my entire 3-bedroom apartment in Vancouver because we were selling it and moving to Spain. So I didn't actually have as much time to be very active on social media, selling my offers. I was just really, really busy. I even got a little bit sick at some point. And so literally I still brought in $27,000 in sales because I had so much client retention and people upselling inside of my programs. And the third massive result, again, because of all of this, I created multi-four figures in recurring revenue all the way into 2025. Imagine if you had recurring revenue secured all the way into next year, 6 months out, 12 months out. How much different would you show up in your business? I know this was a huge, huge change for me when I already knew I had income secured into the future. I already knew clients were going to work with me for the long run. I already knew I had a next step mapped out for all my amazing clients that I loved serving so much. I was able to show up so much more in my content with so much more conviction, so much more excitement, just so much more of a regulated nervous system. And I also feel like I'm able to take my business more seriously because I know that it's something that actually creates financial security for me. I know it's something that creates freedom. And literally right after this incredible sales month, I moved to Valencia, Spain, where I'm now actually recording this training for you. And the best part is nothing has actually changed about my schedule because all of my offers are scalable. And again, through the scale and growth step, I've really made them very, very scalable for the long run so that I'm able to work from anywhere, have a really open calendar, and still have a massive impact on my clients and on the world. So I want to share with you someone else who has also had massive success with the two-step offer suite. I want you to meet Katrina. She is a PR consultant turned PR coach. This woman joined Next Level Baddie literally at the start of March, and in the first month, she already had a multi-four-figure launch using the two-step offer suite. So she sold 8 clients into her low ticket mini offer that she crafted very quickly, very rapidly, launched really fast using the framework. And then she had 2 clients immediately upsell into her higher ticket program, which is a 3-month coaching program. And that allowed her to bring in multiple 4 figures in revenue in 1 month. And not only that, literally, she also had so many more warm leads inquire about her larger programs following this launch. So this created so much momentum for her. And the best part is she continuously is now having people buy her low ticket offer, upselling into her high ticket. Sometimes they buy her low ticket and they upsell into her high ticket literally on the spot. Like they buy both offers. Imagine you had a client inquire about your low ticket offer. Let's say it's, a couple $100, and then literally the same day they sign into your multi four figure high ticket offer. This is the two-step offer suite in action, and it's absolutely life-changing. Again, literally before this launch, she was a solely done-for-you PR consultant. This was the first time that she was launching any kind of coaching offers publicly. She has less than 2,000 followers on Instagram. She's not got some kind of giant audience. She didn't go viral. She literally just implemented the two-step offer suite and used the Next Level Baddie framework to build out her offers, sell them, launch them, and then retain clients to create amazing recurring revenue and massive client retention. So this is just one example of someone inside my program who has used the two-step offer suite to scale their business. And I am so freaking excited for where Katrina is going. She's now launching a more scalable low ticket entry point offer to upsell people into her higher ticket offer. And we're aiming for a 15K launch this time. So let's see where this woman goes with the two-step offer suite. That is what I have for you today, Baddie. I hope you loved this training. I hope that you have everything that you need to implement the two-step offer suite into your business so that you can build a freedom business while having the time of your life. Make sure to check out the links in the description below. Hit subscribe. I am so excited to have you in the community. And make sure to send me a DM on Instagram or LinkedIn to let me know what you loved about this training. All right, I'll see you around, Baddie.